Hey everyone, this is Nitro. In this video, I'm going to be doing a Trails of Truth event rewards breakdown. So this was requested from me by several people, and the thing to note about this event is that, first of all the items on the 3 pages, the only one you may choose to not get is actually the key gift box, which gives 9 burning heart keys, 15 pure heart keys, and 20 simple heart keys. So that's the gold one, silver key, and then the, I guess, brown key, respectively. Everything else is actually useful. There's Armor Shards, there's Gate of Fate runs, there's these Angan automatons, Ore Column Ore, SSR accessories, helmets, armors, weapons, bursting heart keys, and etc, etc, etc. So, the other thing you might choose to skip is the Epic Crafter's Hammers. That one's also optional. But once again, everything else you will want to get, for sure. So yeah, there are 2 items, not just 1, that you may choose to skip. But everything else, you'll definitely want. And the recommended heroes for each... The recommended heroes are actually pretty well split up, so most people should have at least 2 or 3 built per section. For the Beret, the characters are Altina, Virash, Bernhard, Angelina, Matthew, and Silver Wolf. So the most likely characters people have built is Matthew, Angelina, and Bernhard. Even Silver Wolf could be built for you if you put gold into upgrading his bonds. For the second one, the Armor Shards, the characters that you're likely to have built would be Juggler, Lana, Almeda, and Lithany. Ariane Rod and Knight of Mysteries, some people may have, but these 2 characters are more for, how do you say it, I guess Apex focused players, but the other ones, pretty much everyone should have built, so there shouldn't be an issue there. As for the third one, the Lion Insignia, the characters people should have built is Leon, Yulia, and Chris. I have Gizroth built, but I know that's not common. Reen, most people may be building, but he's probably not complete yet. And very, very few people would have Gridea. So you can see that every single item, you should have 2, if not even 3 or 4 characters built. So that makes this battle quite easy to farm as a result, or this event. So now that the event has been covered, I'm going to shift my screen to EdoT's Trails of Truth event tracker. So this one does require you to have a Gmail account because you're going to need to make a copy to use it, as it says right on the thing. I'll have a link in the video description below to this event tracker for people who want to be able to use it. So to make a copy is pretty simple. If you have your view like I do right now, just click on this down arrow in the top right to show all menu, and then you would go into File, Make a Copy. And you would make a copy in your drive, and you can start making use of this event tracker. So I have already made a copy, so I'm just going to continue from there. So in the event tracker, what you want to do is you're going to want to look at the shop tracker specifically, although you can also take a look at this page, the stamina and run calculator. But the shop tracker will be where you figure out which items you want. So by default, the items you need is 1,125 of the Black Berets, 1,062 of the Armor Shards, and then 1,044 of the Lion Insignias. If we disable, which is ignore, the SR gift packs, that reduces it, the last 2 items, to 1,002 and 999. If you decide you don't want the SSR hammers as well, you can cut that down further to 1,065 Black Berets, 1,002 of the Armor Shards, and 934 of the Lion Insignias. So depending on how much of the items you want, that'll determine what you really want to farm. So let's now take a look at the final page, the stamina and run calculator page. So this calculation does tell you how much bread you need and whether you're doing co-op or not per run. So, and you can choose how many bonus units you're bringing for each run. The thing to note is, essentially though, the level 55 version gives you 27 of the items if you're using 5 bonus characters, because you get 200% additional rewards, and the base reward for it is 9. So What that means is, for me personally, I would have to do 42 runs of the Black Beret. I'll need to do 38 runs of the Armor Shards, which I'll be doing today, and then 37 runs of the Lion Insignias, which I will be doing tomorrow. So, and that would be 936 stamina in total, which actually isn't too bad if you think about it. Okay. So, at this point, I'm just going to jump right back into the game to mention a few things. Just bear with me here for a few moments. So, first of all, 936 stamina. If you divide that by 50, so that would be 950 divided by 50, that's actually just 19 burgers. So I'm basically using 6 burgers a day to finish up this event, which ultimately is manageable. I saved up burgers for a bit, so I do have enough. Right? The 13 burgers I have on hand right now is enough to finish up this event. And the first battle, the first level 55 battle, was unlocked yesterday. 55A gives you that Black Beret. The secret laboratory gives you the Armor Shards, which is the 55B battle. And then 55C is unlocked tomorrow. Off the top of my head, I don't remember where that one is. Angelica's workshop, I think? No. Huh. I'm actually not sure where 55C is. Dimensional Chaos then? Yes, okay. Dimensional Chaos is where they are. So, yeah. It just means farming 40 battles a day, roughly, will finish this event, or you can spread it out because you don't need to finish it all up right away. This event runs for basically another 2 weeks. It ends on September 23rd. So you do have 2 more weeks to do this. So in that sense, if you reduce the amount of farming every day and you just spread it out over 14 days, 80 runs or whatever, or 120 runs roughly, divided by 14 days, means that you only need to do, let's say, 8.5 or 9 runs every day to finish up the whole event. And 9 runs is actually quite easy to do. Alright, so I guess that concludes my coverage of the Trails of Truth event. I hope you guys find all this information useful to you, and especially the link to EdOT's Trails of Truth tracker. Thanks for watching, everyone. And on that note, Nitro out.